Hello and welcome to our next video on Guess the Story series. And today we are going to do our first feature on Warner Bros. Production Suicide Squad, which would be hitting theaters on 5th of August 2016. Talking about the beginning, we will start with first scene of Will Smith as Deadshot. I believe that his character would try to bring emotional side of supervillains. Through the movie, director would want us to care for the characters, and Will Smith's first scene with her daughter could emphasize it pretty quickly. This scene could be just another flashback, but that wouldn't work well much with me. Next scene would be where Queen and Joker try to be fast and furious. It is the scene where we first see Batman trying to stop them. It is a scene maybe which leads Queen being jailed and later become part of Suicide Squad. We can see Queen shouting shit and going down in the water and Batman saving her. I don't know, but there is one theory in my mind that this is where entire Joker mischief starts. Joker looked extremely happy driving recklessly with Queen, and maybe getting his playmate jailed tricked him to play some revenge and release her at grand level. In next scene we see Rick, June Moon, and Enchantress sharing moments. I think this scene is also important for entire movie, since Rick later leads Suicide Squad and giving him some special purpose rather than just some Call of Duty may appeal to many. Also we see him later searching a house, which I believe could be June's house. Now in next scene we see June doing cave mounting stuff and breathing Enchantress stuff, which would later make her Enchantress. So this is how our first thriller scene where good and bad cops sit together planning special task for which would later be known as Suicide Squad. Next few scenes drive us through the members of the team. In between we'd be seeing Enchantress slowly overpowering June. This scene is quite difficult to predict or understand. This type of scene which could go anywhere, but somehow it feels that it might be just going in the beginning. Also, if the person sitting opposite Joker is Tattoo Man, then maybe he's telling Joker about Enchantress or at least something related to it. Now this scene, I don't know exactly who this woman is, but from the glasses she is wearing, I feel she could be just June. The reason being that in next scene we will see some blue dressed woman falling down, and immediately in next scene we see Joker diving in. First, I believe these scenes are correlated because the structure from both falls are similar. For some reason, or due to Tattoo Man, Joker kidnaps June, and maybe this scene was his cleansing process for waking up magical creatures. Though this plot line is hard to believe since Joker taking suggestions from Tattoo Man is hard to accept. So after cleansing is done, we see the Joker threatening someone to hurt very bad. My kidnap theory gets another plus when we see June held up by someone. I believe this someone is Joker. Why? Look at the scene again. The right hand of that person looks purple glows to me. In previous scene we see Joker wearing purple glows. We can also see the Thing having tattoos all over his left upper arm. The Joker has similar tattoos all over his body, and third is table light. We can see how June lying on the table have so limited light. This proximity normally comes from table light, and this is the table light we see Joker with. So in my theory, Joker kidnaps June to awake her power, or maybe stole her power, or team up with Enchantress. Next scene could possibly release two of them become a dangerous creatures. The green monster is theorized being Joker. I'm not sure that's being true, because in lot of later scene we see Joker as normal human. So either he can convert himself back to normal, or he gains some power from Tattoo Man to change himself. But somewhere I believe either Joker is planning all this to bring Suicide Squad open in the field. So maybe his change in green monster would be temporary, or he can change at all with the help of his tattoos. Another theory in mind earlier was that maybe in the Joker will save the day. After all, the movie is all about bad people saving the day, then why not Joker himself? Then finally we see creatures creating havoc in the city and Suicide Squad jumping to save them. I believe this is where majority of scene would go around, but I would not describe because trailer itself is self-explanatory and chronologically. This entire sequence I believe is just somewhere in the later part of middle. And this could be the climax scene. We don't know who Joker is waving at, but this could be either Suicide Squad, government, or Enchantress. How would movie end? I believe, based on my theories, that Joker who earlier teamed with Enchantress would finally help Suicide Squad to save the day. That would be at least how I would like to make this movie. But if that not happens, then it would normal plot of Suicide Squad saving the day. Thank you.